For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
Hello and welcome to News9 Digital with me, Adarsh Vepachedu. The moment you talk of Delhi, flash comes the thought of skyrocketing cases and deaths. That apart, we're also beginning to think of Delhi as a city that is banking on plasma therapy to deal with COVID-19. A ray of hope is also the recovery rate and the death toll that has seen a dip. So what is it that has worked for Delhi? How has the national capital managed to cap the COVID tally? And what are the kind of measures the Delhi government has taken to curb the spread, which can be followed by cities across the country? In this News9 Explainer, I will tell you all you need to know about the Delhi model. First up, to put things in context, let's take a look as to where the numbers stand in the national capital. So the total number of confirmed cases in Delhi stands at about 107,000, while this is where you must really keep a focus on the recoveries. 82,226 out of those 1 lakh odd cases have recovered, while the number of deaths stands at 3,258. Now, again, to put things into a better perspective, the national capital's recovery rate stands at almost 75%, while the national recovery rate is at 62.42%. So what is it that the national capital is doing right? What is this Delhi model all about? There are a few key points. First, of course, is home isolation and consequent awareness drives that the government and health officials ensured on ground. They in fact promoted the concept of home isolation right from the beginning of the pandemic. Asymptomatic and even if people were displaying only mild symptoms were in fact home isolated at an earlier stage, and this constituted to almost 80% of all COVID-19 cases in the national capital. There were constant visits by medical teams that were conducted, and this led to regular monitoring, and there was also guidance that was given to all those people who are home quarantining themselves via phone calls as well. And the kind of awareness that was held in the national capital helped in reducing the overall stigma surrounding COVID-19. Next up, we are going to speak about how there was aggressive testing in the national capital and also subsequent isolation of patients. There was high testing right from the beginning of the pandemic. To put things into perspective, in the first week of July, we have around 21,000 tests that are being conducted in the national capital. Now, there were only about 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 in the initial weeks of June, but they have now gone well past the 20,000 mark, the number of tests on a daily basis. So the increased testing naturally means a spike in cases, and they were able to detect as to who has coronavirus and who doesn't, and that led to the isolation of all those people who turned out to be COVID-19 positive. And subsequently, one of the things that the Delhi government did was increasing the hospital beds. Again, to give some context, in the early period of June, there were only about 8 private hospitals, all in all 700 beds when it comes to the private hospitals, and when it comes to the government hospitals, the national capital had about 2,500 beds. But you soon had the expansion of bed capacity taking place in Delhi, and there was soon an instruction given out that all private hospitals in the national capital had to reserve at least 40% of the beds for COVID-19 patients. And subsequently, you had the bed capacity increasing from a mere 700 to 5,000, which is at this point in time. Now, another thing that the national capital did right was going ahead and booking large hotels and banquet halls in advance. They quickly went ahead and linked several hotels to private hospitals, and this again increased the bed capacity in the national capital from 5,000 to 7,000. At this point in time, the national capital has around 15,000 beds, and only about 38% of them are occupied. Now, another things that the Delhi government did was counseling of COVID patients by doctors, and speedy counseling at that. The Delhi government went ahead and collaborated with several NGOs and doctors who were like volunteers who were willing to go ahead and counsel the patients who have contracted COVID-19. There was real-time calling and counseling of patients. There was prompt medical advice that was given to the COVID patients within hours of the reports coming out. And this, in a sense, reduced the psychological trauma of the patients, given the fact that they're dealing with COVID-19. Now, another things that has worked quite well for the national capital and that states and cities across the country are looking forward to is plasma therapy. Delhi happens to be one of the first cities to start experimental trials of plasma therapy, and recently you had the Delhi government go ahead and set up a plasma bank as well for easy access of convalescent plasma. There was also aggressive campaigning that was done on behalf of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal himself to somehow go ahead and encourage the donation of plasma from recovered patients. Now, another thing that Delhi government ensured on ground was an adequate supply of oximeters and oxygen concentrators. Now, hypoxia is something that a COVID-19 patient would face, which in a sense is reduction in oxygen levels in the blood, and this in fact is one of the reasons for death. Now, happy hypoxia is a case where a patient may have dangerously low levels of oxygen and may be completely unaware of it. So monitoring oxygen levels became very crucial to contain the mortality at home, because again it brings us back to the initial point that we made as to how there were a lot of COVID-19 patients who were quickly home isolated. So keeping a tab on their oxygen levels was very important, was very crucial, and the Delhi government did just that. They also made sure that oximeters were provided to all patients who were under home isolation. At this point in time, Delhi has about 59,600 oximeters, and about 58,974 of them are in use. Now, oxygen concentrators were also provided to all local dispensaries, and oxygen concentrators are required when a patient realizes that there is low oxygen. So oxygen concentrator in a sense ensures that oxygen is quickly pumped into the patient. So these oxygen concentrators were provided to local dispensaries, which in a sense was easily accessible to anyone who may need oxygen who is quarantining at home. So these are a few things that the Delhi government and the health officials on ground in the national capital did right to ensure that the number of COVID-19 cases and also the mortality rate is kept in check, is kept under control. So you can let us know as to what you feel about the Delhi model, and if you feel that some of these things that the government did right in the national capital can be implemented in, let's just say, Bengaluru or any other city across the country. Do drop in your comments. I will be looking forward to that. And in the meantime, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to News9 on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. This is Adarsh Vepachedu signing off.